TJFK is okay as achievement guide videos. Today we're going for Tank Beats Everything in Halo Reach. In order to get this achievement, all you have to do is finish the 9th mission on Legendary with the Scorpion attacks. By finishing the mission, they don't literally mean getting the Scorpion, you know, all the way to Halsey's lab, you know, inside the lab. All you have to do is get it basically to where Sword Base is. So, I mean, you have somewhat of a journey, but, you know, they don't, you know, make it impossible. But you want to make sure that you're checking your corners, you know, when you're going around the corner. Because, you know, if you don't check them, they can, you know, a lot of enemies can get a lot of fire on you really fast. And once you lose, you know, once your tank loses health, it really, it can't come back. So, you know, you just slowly die. So, it's best, you know, if you don't, you know, get this right away, to just, like, revert. If, like, you're smoking or on fire, like, by the end of this part, I would suggest reverting or restarting the mission, you know, depending on when your last checkpoint was. Because if you're already on, like, fire right here, then you will probably blow up from, like, minor damage later. I mean, you can get out of the tank and kill the enemies manually, but, I mean, on Legendary, that doesn't sound easy or fun, and it's a lot easier if you just stay inside the tank. So, this did take me several tries. I'm not sure about you guys, but if you managed to finish it in one try, you know, barely trying, that's good for you. Make sure, you know, you don't make fun of me, you know. I'm not the best with the tank, as you can see my driving skills. They're not the greatest, you know. I've never been able to really drive the tank, because it's not like Warthog. You don't just, you know, drive straight. You kind of have to, like, swerve it, because it's like one part drives one way and then it starts, like, swerving at the back end. But as you can see, you want to try and, instead of getting out of the tank and just going in to destroy the guns, you can just shoot them afar from the tank. And I've learned that you want to aim at, like the parts I'm actually shooting at, like the back of it, like the gun type part. If you shoot, I forget exactly where I shot, but if you don't shoot in, like, that area, it doesn't do as much damage and it'll take a lot more shots. But as you can see, it only takes, like, maybe 10 shots or less to kill each gun, so it's really not that difficult. As you can see, my tank skills are awesome right now. And look at that awesome driving as I get very close to the edge right there. And as you're progressing through the, you know, terrain and stuff, you want to try and take out as many, or basically all the enemies that you can. Like, even the Banshees, I mean, they seem harmless right now, but, you know, you start, you know, moving away from them, and they'll take as many shots as they can. You know, I kind of tried to leave them alone at first, but through my several failures, I learned to, you know, just eventually try and take as many out as I could. And don't leave any people on the ground either, because they will try and take your tank on. No matter how small of a chance they have, they will try and take it out. So, I mean, if you look, I mean, I only left, like, a couple Banshees left alive. So, I mean, or maybe 0. Forget whether I get that one. Right, maybe. Let's see. Do I get all of them? Wow, I did get all of them. Okay. I thought I left some alive. See, I made sure to correct my mistakes. So, up at the turn ahead is 3 ghosts, and there's also a guard tower. I would suggest taking out the guard tower like I did, because otherwise, you know, they have fuel rods grunts in the tower, so if you just keep progressing, they will tear the crap out of your tank. So, as you can see, I'm not the best shot, but, you know, as long as you take out the ghosts before, wow, they come out when flying. As long as you take out the ghosts before they do any real damage, you should be fine. And, yeah, today is the 8th day of the Halo 4 countdown. Hope you guys have been watching so far, and will continue to watch in the countdown as we get closer and closer to Halo 4's release. Should be a pretty fun game, but yeah. I think I got really lucky on some of those ghosts, because normally they, like, swarm you, but I got lucky and they seem to be, like, stuck behind bends. So, okay, this part is probably the hardest part out of all of it, because there's a lot of shades. You want to take out the one that just hit me with one bullet first, because it's a fuel rod and it can see you practically in its entire range. And you have the Revenant in front. There's another shade that I think I'm trying to shoot at right now. And there's also another fuel rod shade that had killed me several times, So basically what I tried to do, I'm pretty sure, is I went along the wall, so that way you couldn't see me at first. Kill that one. And then, once I got into view, I pretty much took it out. But you want to take it slowly, because if you go fast, you will die, and then you have to go back, and yeah, it's not fun. So yeah, then you see a few odds, and that's how I knew where it was. I back behind the wall, and see I only get hit by 2. I mean, maybe some of you guys are awesome and can have precise eyes and see it before it even takes a shot at you, but 2 hits is pretty good. Normally I'd get hit by 3 and then die, so the wall saved my life. I love that wall. But yeah, then the rest from here, you know, still be careful, but once both fuel rod turrets are taken out, you're pretty much good. I mean, there's still, you know, revenants, and there's a revenant up here, and once you take that out, it's pretty much done. All you have to do is reach this door, and the achievement should pop up. But as always, oh, and there it is. So remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, guys. I will see you guys later, and hope you enjoy my victory dance at the end.